Engine response.
South Metro Fire Rescue, what's the address of the emergency?
My neighbor's house is on fire. Their garage, flames are coming out the garage right now. I'm trying to knock on the door, see if anybody's home.
First, we need to get the address, we'll verify it, the phone number, we'll verify it, and then we normally get their first name, and then we ask exactly what happened. And then from there, if it's medical related, we have an EMD protocol, and if it's fire related, we either have the EFD protocol or a substitute for fires that we as MetCom have created. If it's CPR, childbirth, we can assist steps through that. If it's bleeding control, and then we also can help the first responders, by unlocking the door, making sure we have access and animals put away for their safety and such. So 45 seconds is our requirement to have the call entered, call type, and ready for dispatch. And then we have 15 seconds to recommend the units, verify it, and have it dispatched. A total of 60 seconds. So each team has, it's a lot of camaraderie, 24-hour shifts. You learn to work with each other. You learn to live with each other. You spend 1/3 of the month here. And so teamwork is really strong with that type of schedule. So we work the 24-hour shift schedule, which is 3 days on, a day off in between, and then you get 4 days off, and that just rotates. So you always have different days off. You always have different days on, holidays, etc. And it is different than any other department. We're, I believe, the only department now in Colorado that does have the 24-hour schedule. So like I said, it's another family. So the way I feel is it's my second family, because I spend almost as much time with them as I do at home. So at least 1/3 of the month, if not more. And so you learn habits, you learn what people do, right and wrong. You learn to feed off that and make them better, make yourself better, make the team better. Then we'll have a family event. We'll have a big barbecue or a big dinner and invite all the families to come over. We'll set up a little area, and then we'll just have a big dinner as a family. It's just like a firehouse. If a call came in while you're having your family dinner there, they'd all have to leave. So just the stress of the calls and stuff sometimes. The EMD protocol helps you through it, but still sometimes there's that call that sticks with you, or if you have kids and you take a kid call, there's that call that'll sit with you for a little bit and you take it different than other people. But that's why you have your team here, because generally they turn around and support you, and they feed off that you're having a hard time and make it better. So, so 2 of us, as of right now, go down at 1800 till midnight, and then the other 2 go down at midnight to 0600, and that gives us 6 hours of sleep. And during that, if we're woke, we have the opportunity to wake us up if a type of call comes in that needs help, or IDT deployment. And we have actual buzzers in the room that'll wake us up, and you can get woken up anytime through that. Other agencies go down to minimum staffing after hours just because of call load. Yeah, so our requirement is once the buzzer hits, you have 90 seconds to get down here, so a minute and a half. Other agencies that do go down to minimum staffing have to page out, try calling people, and get them to come in from home. It ultimately falls back to our rotation. If I'm on phones, I'm going to be answering phones. And then we have a support person who'll be answering second phones. And then, if it keeps getting busier and we have more phone calls, everyone has a position, they know how it's going to work. So phones will be taken care of. You have somebody dispatching the calls, and then you have somebody on radio. And if it gets that busy where everybody's on the phone, everyone just dispatches their own and keeps up on it. So
Tower 45, Rescue 34, Tower 35, Engine 41, Engine 44, Engine 42, Engine 46, Medic 41, Medic 44, Battalion Chief 41, Battalion Chief 34, confirmed commercial
So
structure
here at South
fire.
Metro and MetCom, we have an IDT team, which stands for Incident Dispatch Team. This allows a dispatcher to take dispatch to the scene of the incident. We take the incident out of the 911 call center. This provides two separate things. It allows the communications center to concentrate on other daily incidents, any other 911 calls, any other medicals, things of that nature. And then this allows to put a dispatcher that is specialized in communications on scene in the incident command post. So on shift we have multiple dispatchers that are part of the IDT team, and you know your assignment at the beginning of the day if you're that person. Each of us are assigned gear so we can work safely on the scene. So it all starts in the morning with a basic rig check, like any apparatus in the firehouse. Put your gear on, and then when a call drops, that incident dispatcher will come out of dispatch. This is our primary response vehicle, this Tahoe, and we respond to the call. Now, the incident dispatch team takes quite a bit more training. We do the S-130, S-190, which is introduction to wildfire and fighting that. We learn about the weather. We learn about the dangers and how to look out for different things. We may not use those skills in our day-to-day, but it gives us the training we need to look out for all of those things so we can be safe and provide additional lookout to the command post. By going to the scene itself, we see what command and what our line staff see. So when they call something on the radio, you have an understanding of what they're seeing and what they're doing. The types of calls that the incident dispatch team responds on are structure fires, wildland fires, hazmat incidents, large MCIs, large mass casualty incidents, and then any incident where someone that's responding, command staff, would feel that they would benefit having an incident dispatcher on scene. We have some calls that we auto deploy on, that we get that type of call and we go, and then there's other ones where we'll ask command if they would benefit from having us there. The incident dispatch team can also not only provide just on-scene communications and help keep track of and keep the accountability, we also have the ability to help with patient tracking on large-scale incidents. We have the ability to give spot weather reports from our truck, so if they need a mobile weather station. And then our primary objective is communications, where we have the ability to patch multiple types of radios that would never be able to communicate with each other in the normal world. We have the ability to do that on scene.
We're using a little trail with parked all rigs on the same side of the road. We're not blocking that.
I copy, break MetCom command, get second alarm, wildland interface.